Hi there, it's Peachie! Now, I'm always aware that I can often come off as a bit of an eccentric, and a lot of that is to do of when I wear sweet Lolita fashion. Now, to anyone outside of any Lolita fashion culture, be it classic or gothic, they're probably gonna look at us and think they look like a frilly cupcake, regardless of the style. But I always think sweet Lolitas have an extra silly layer to them just because we're so cutesy. So I thought it would be fun to poke fun at myself a little, and sweet Lolita in general. Hopefully nobody takes this too seriously. I just kind of want to joke about habits that sweet Lolitas often have. A lot of my subscribers are into sweet Lolita fashion or wear it themselves, so I know for a fact that you are going to relate to at least some of these things that I'm listing. So here we go, habits that sweet Lolitas have. Making sure your accessories look legitimately edible. Everything is in pastels. Just in pastels. Especially pastel pink. Sticking as many cute things into your hair as physically possible. Double the amount if you're wearing a wig. Wanting to have tea party shoes in at least 3 different colours. Or those glittery high heel shoes. Considering going into debt every time Angelic Pretty releases a new mermaid series or chocolate series. Using bags that look like teddies because the aesthetic is more important than being able to carry more than a small coin purse. And then taking 2 other bags with you to carry the rest of your stuff. Dreaming about designing your own sweet Lolita print called Milky Dreamy Carousel Sugary Parfait. Buying 10 Art Picasso plushies or sum-sums, and then wondering if collecting My Little Ponies would be too childish. Trying to find the cutest phone case so your mirror selfies look even better. Making sure even your petticoats and bloomers are super cute, even though nobody's actually going to see them. Using Angelic Pretty graphics all over your personal blog. Having to constantly convince people that you're not trying to dress like a kid, while being secretly envious of the clothes in the children's aisle. Trying not to feel like a clown while standing next to all the gothic and classic Lolitas at a meetup. Wondering if adding animal ears to your super crazy OTT cord would be going just too far. Adding facial stickers and jewels because even your skin has to be kawaii. Noticing Angelic Pretty releasing another carnival series and going, yes! Yes! Amy does it again! Yes! Asking your friend or partner to take a photo of you every time you pass a patisserie, toy shop or candy store. Splurging far too much money on cheapy looking plastic jewellery because it perfectly matches your cord. Eating piles of cupcakes and macaroons while doing a photo shoot because you can worry about your arteries later. Feeling eternally cute and youthful, while also feeling incredibly exhausted and aged because of how long it took you to put this friggin' cord on. Marking every new dress that comes out with a unicorn, kitty, bunny or teddy print as your new dream dress. Wondering if the next wig you should buy should be the colour of cotton candy or a mint chocolate chip sundae. Adding a veil or flower crown to your outfit because it'll make your frilly super sweet kawaii cord look more mature. Taking your selfies like this, and then covering your selfies in a bunch of Puricura stickers. Hosting a tea party that has more cakes, cookies and candy than actual tea. Super gluing a bunch of plastic Deco pieces to your stuff so it'll be twice as heavy as it was before. Using Angelic Pretty prints as your phone or desktop wallpaper. Wanting your items to literally look like they are melting. Spending $50 on tights just because they have a pattern of bunnies holding crosses on them. Getting annoyed when people call you Bo Peep just because you're wearing a bonnet and a dress that has sheep on it. Seeing any cartoon character or doll with a pink cupcake skirt on and going, that's me, look! Piling as many plushies onto your bed as you can because who needs sleep? Wanting to go to Paris just for macarons, the Baby the Starshine Bright store and taking pictures of your food at Princess Crep. Saving all those pink plastic shopping bags from Angelic Pretty. Using the word kawaii more than cute. Worrying if people are going to think you're either insane or a street performer. Or both. Asking someone to tie your waist bow because you've got too many rings on your fingers to do it yourself. Receiving an entourage of Hello Kitty merchandise for either your birthday or Christmas. And loving it. Agreeing that pink circle lenses make your eyes look totally cute and not scary. Explaining how cutsos are totally different to t-shirts because they're just cuter, darn it. Drinking a cute milkshake for a photo. And then going to the local bar with friends for a glass of wine or a pint. Using a cupcake stand not for cupcakes but for your jewellery. Worrying if you can still wear Sweet Lolita when you hit 20 because obviously by your law only teenagers look normal in Sweet Lolita. Worrying if you can still wear Sweet Lolita when you hit 30 because obviously by your law everything cute and fun has to go to the guillotine when you hit your 30s. Bidding on magical girl items and wands because Sweet Lolitas are secretly magical girls. Ow. Wondering why people just can't take you seriously. Importing false eyelashes all the way from Japan because they have the word dolly in the name. Trying to make everything you own and yourself smell exactly like a strawberry shortcake. Feeling like the cutest, most magical princess in the world. And then after a few hours begging to be just put in the plainest, comfiest PJs you've got, seeing those creepy 1950s vinyl figures and saying, yes, that would be a cute decoration to my room. Getting offended when people don't ask you for your ID. Making your college or uni project about Lolita fashion so you have an excuse to wear it to class. Using line camera to document everything. When you consider being called cute a much bigger compliment to be called beautiful. 90% of your group photos have you doing the peace sign. Wondering why people keep calling you Barbie instead of Lika-chan. Wanting to be a princess. With all of the luxuries and none of the responsibility. Covering Instagram photos in so many damn sparkles that it's almost impossible to see what you're actually taking a photo of. Apologizing to your friends because people keep stopping you for photos. Making your eyes look unnaturally huge and shiny like anime eyes by using Snapchat filters or those beauty apps. When selling a Lolita item, you either wrap it up in super girly wrapping paper or you post it out with a package covered in the cutest stickers you own. And then you have a conflict if you should have kept those stickers for later, because you could always use them for later. Trying to understand why someone's just asked you if you're starring in a local pantomime. Feeling like a Disney princess, because kids on the street actually ran up and thought you were one. Wearing a full Sweet Lolita coordinate, but wearing it with a salopette so that it can be called casual. Having an online username that has the word princess, doll, hime, pastel, milky, sugary, or wonderland in it. Giggling behind your hands. And then realizing you've got cupcake scented lip gloss all over your wrist cuffs and jewellery. Putting kawaii twinkling music in all of your vlogs. Considering getting paid to be a theme park attraction because of the sheer amount of times families have approached you for a photo. Pretending to be pigeon-toed 24/7. Wanting to look soft and dolly-like. While in reality looking like the most eye-catching badass on the street. Always trying to make sure people know that Sweet Lolita is different to Lolita the book, while also really wanting those heart-shaped sunglasses for summer. Asking for photos against dark alleyways or abandoned buildings because in Sweet Lolita it'll look super edge. Running late for a meetup because you were missing a very specific bow out of the 100 bows you have and only that bow would fit with that coordinate you were wearing on that day. Buying giant swirly lollipops but actually never eating them because they're much better as a prop for your Sweet Lolita photo shoots. Going to a fun fair while wearing a fun fair themed cord, but not actually going on any of the rides because that would mess up your hair or potentially make your falsies fly off. Giving in and buying a replica just so you can cut it up and make it into a cushion so it'll look kawaii with your matching room. Explaining that your latest Sweet Lolita cord was going for the more natural look just because you took off your twin tails. And lastly, dreaming of going to Japan, not just for the Angelic pretty shops, but also for Sanrio Pearland. Okay, I've seriously been poking fun of Sweet Lolita for far too long now, so I'm gonna end this video. Did you relate to any of these? I bet you did if you're a Sweet Lolita. Come on, you gotta poke fun of yourself sometimes. We do look like crazy cupcake sugar princess people. Let's all just have a laugh sometimes, and it gets more fun when you can laugh at yourself occasionally. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.